Okay, welcome. All right, we got another cartoon going. I'm already going to tell you I like this one. I'm just going to get started right in on it. You you know I like it because I'm drawing a hippie. Uh, let's go to it. So the captions there posted off to the side. Again, it's the beta version of the caption. I might change it when I go to the computer. But here we go. I'm going to draw. I think the first one. I'm going to draw the hippie guy first, and I'm gonna do some editing on his arm a little bit because start with the foreground uh, because I kind of messed up his arm when I was drawing it, and I know that, so I'm gonna shorten his arm a little bit, just on the fly editing with a short arm, and so that's a shorter arm than he started out with. And I'm going to uh, I'm going to also move the guitar. I think I'll finish his face just quickly. And of course, he's a hippie, so he's made a lot of bad decisions. And one of those bad decisions are big bone earring dealy things that he's decided that he had to have. And there it is. So, and like so many hippies, he's got inappropriate hairstyle. And I'm going to give him I don't even know what these are. They're feathers or whatever the heck you want to call it. He's just gonna have these weird things coming out of the, because that's what they're like. Okay, and that's his hair, his nose, big droopy nose, and uh, he's got, what do I have? I have hard to tell what I've got right here drawn. I think I've got a couple of teeth. I gave him teeth. And then, of course, the stupid goatee. That. All right, and this is so. There he is. He's wearing a peace symbol, piece of jewelry of some type, and a vest. And this is where I'm going to modify it again slightly. I'm going to move the guitar up a little bit on this one, just a little bit, and I'm not a terrific guitar drawer. I don't. It's not a. I mean, I vaguely know what they look like, but I'm not. I'm not a super champion with them. Um, I think they generally go straight through with their nonsense. And they got this, and I believe they have 6 strings, and I'm kind of just gonna make some suggestions of strings there. I don't want to get crazy. So those are just suggesting strings. Don't beat me up because it's just a suggestion of strings. Uh, Same with this thing. I'm not gonna get crazy with the guitar. So there, he's got his guitar, and he's got it where they attach a guitar, like right here. I guess is that where the stupid strap would be. There's one in back, and I'll make that an obnoxious color as well. So this is the other side of his vest. What am I doing? And there's finishing up his vest. I'm going to give him uh, uh, dangle hobblers on his vest. And then he's got a latte cup. I'll just throw that in right there. And there it is. It's a pretty big latte cup. They generally drink a lot of these. And so that's that. Okay, now we're gonna add some. We'll give him pants. What the heck? We'll give him pants. Add some cutoffs or something. And he's wearing his slippers, hippie slippers. Are these Birkenstock? I don't know. I don't know. No, it looks like they're just regular old. I don't know, cheapo Walmart kind of slippers that he's found. Probably dug them out of the dumpster. So finishing this shoe. Here we go. There, that's most of our hippie right there. It looks. I'm not sure. I think I've got everything there. So now we, have to complement the hippie, we draw the fairly normal guy. He's nothing fancy about him. Just a guy. Just a guy. I'm gonna try to keep my hand out of the other hand out of the picture, but it helps stabilize the drawing because it's, it's not really held down by anything. I'm floating it across the glass of this table here, so it can kind of go anywhere it wants, and often does. So I'm drawing the guy here, and he's just a normal guy. He's got his thing, and I often put in my Carl the Pig logo, and he's gonna have just some. He's got his. He's just chatting with the hippie here, and so there's this kind of a common thing. I didn't get too crazy on this. Sometimes I go crazy. I don't know if I wrote anything. I might add something to the background, on the computer. I didn't do it on this one because sometimes I just nothing came to me, or maybe I was in a hurry. Because a lot of times I'll draw these on lunch break or somewhere where I'm a bit on a time crunch. So there it is, looking good. I'm going to throw in a background. Of course, I like to give hippies litter because they're good at that. They say they'll clean up after themselves, and they don't. What a surprise. And this guy's no exception. He's got some litter. And of course, I try to make this the same color as the one he's carrying, so that it is clear that he's the one that left it there. And that's good for there. I'm gonna throw. I hate to do it, but I'll do it again. I'm just gonna give them a. They're on the sidewalk chit-chatting, and. It's just an easy background for me to do, of course. I live in a place where we got a lot of grass and sidewalks, and just a calm background. I like to have the hippie in the low spot because, well, you know how I feel about them. And so if you see this, it's because I don't like them. And so I might pop something in the background here. I don't know. But there it is. Pretty nice drawing. Pretty quickly done. Let me sign it here. It was drawn just a couple of days ago, I think. So it's pretty fresh. And some of the things I draw are very old. They can be 3 or 4 years old by the time I finally get to the inking part. This is the exception. So there we are. Let's take a look at it colored. Dun, dun, dun. All right, there it is, the finished product. I'm going to start off with a grade. I'm going to give myself just a solid C. This comic's probably more fun for me to draw than it is for the viewer to read. I just feel that way about a lot of you know, hobo kind of guitar players that we see on the streets. I wasn't able to really scare up anything in my arsenal of oddments to add to the background and make it any different. So I just sort of pretty much left it as it was, colored it up, and there you have it. All right, another one in the books. Hope to see you in the next video.